Boating is really sort of an adventure at sea, and there's so much things to it other than just going swimming or sunbathing in the summer. Really, we wanted to see what could be done utilizing boat as a vessel for explorations. And the randonnée skiing in the Arctic it's been a dream for a lot of us here at the company to do that. And we're so lucky to have extraordinary people on board as ambassadors like Axel Svindal, Helene Olafsen, and we also were joined by Kajsa Wickhoff-Lie, which is a famous Norwegian, really good female alpine skier. It's just trying to find out what's possible and how can we put our boats to the ultimate test. So that was the purpose, I would say. When doing this kind of stuff, everything is a challenge. Minus 25 degrees, minus 2 degrees in the water. I mean, there's so little margins for anything. There's like 6 kilometers to the next marina selling fuel. We're going 1 hour out in the wilderness, in the Arctic Sea. There's so incredible amount of things that can go wrong, but you need to plan. So we planned really well to cope with all these factors, everything from gas to food to safety. We did a thorough check and preparation. And then everything else, you just need to pray. And we were lucky. You know, I'm used to driving boats in the summer, 20, 25, 30 degrees. It's like warm. Everything is nice. Driving boats in the Arctic, that's something different. I mean, minus 25, minus 2 in the water. The 905 V12, I mean, that's a boat I would really sort of go, I would take it everywhere. If I'm really needing to trust my equipment, that's my boat. It started every day, every morning. The sun came up over the 1,000-meter high mountains. When it gets that cold, the snow is making this really sort of crunchy noise, you know. Tilting the engine down, firing it up, putting on the Weber stove, heating up the cabin. It was, yeah, it's really sort of heartwarming to see it did that well. And then loading it up, I mean, 9 people. I was standing there driving. I had skis there, skis on the roof, skis there, skis everywhere, equipment, and it felt like I was driving alone. It really performs that well, you know. And looking around me, I have 8 people here, and the boat's really heavy. But that engine really does the job. And it's comforting when you have 8 people and I'm in charge and of everything, safety, driving, getting people there, getting people back, that I can trust the equipment that way. So yeah, I would say it didn't really only impress me, it blew my mind. A really rewarding aspect of going there, which I didn't anticipate, was seeing the Northern Lights. I've lived in Norway for 40 years. I'd never seen it. So we were sitting, I think it was the second day, but it was the evening of the first day of shooting, and we had this really nice day out, getting everything done that we wanted. And I remember Patrick and I, we were discussing before we were going to Lyngen, like, okay, if we get nice weather doing the alpine skiing, that's randonnée, that's really nice. But if we get like the Northern Lights, that's sort of, then we have ticked off everything. And then suddenly, I mean, I think Axel had gone to bed, and I think he was all of a sudden he was running down the stairs. And just shouting to us like, the Northern Lights, the Northern Lights. He got the text message from Finn, our ski guide, who lived like 20 meters down the road. And everyone suddenly understood that the Northern Lights were there. So we ran out, and then the sky was like completely green. And it was extremely nice. I think we stayed out for like 1.5 hours just trying to shoot everything and getting the pictures. And yeah, I think Patrick and I were standing in the snow for like 45 minutes getting this done. But that was an experience of a lifetime.